early birds and night owls. My name is Nox, aka Mako, and welcome back to Planet Coaster Career Mode. In today's episode, we'll be hopefully getting our gold star. I am super hopeful that I can come up with a coaster that's actually going to suffice for both of the objectives that we have, because I've been testing out so many different coasters in my own time, and I think I've come up with maybe a nice design that actually works, so we're definitely going to try that. For now, though, we are having some research going on. Let's see, let's do it. What was that, actually? Screamator has broke down. Also, I realized that this ride might not have been changed in terms of ooh, we're not making any money with that. That's not good. Where's the inspection right here? Yeah, we have to change that big time, because it does have a lot of things on it that would actually break down quite often. Yeah. Calm down, game. We're going to get there soon. Yeah, it lost a little bit. But it's, it's still a new ride, so we have to give it time. We have to give it time for people to realize that it exists, and for them to be like, hey, I guess, I kind of want to ride this again, or I want to ride it over and over and over again until I throw up all over the place, because that's exactly what they're going to do, given the nausea factor on that one. All right, so we are about to get these two rides, and I'm thinking that maybe there aren't multiple 6+ excitement thrill rides. And the reason why I'm thinking this is because I first unlocked the cube, and it was 5.95. So close, but not good enough. Helium Ring and Tri-Storm. Okay, does Tri-Storm actually, because I'm pretty sure it doesn't. No, it does not. Not at all. And Helium Ring. All right, so definitely. Oh, maybe not definitely, because there's still one here. Oh, research, you always get me. I am trying to think of what else we can possibly put down here, and it seems like maybe we're going to get one thrill ride to actually research every now and again, which is a little bit annoying, because I would love to do them all at once. But the one that we unlocked that's actually 6+ excitement is Looper, and Looper is a ride that I really do not like, because it has such a low capacity that it tends to not make money unless you price it so right. And also, it doesn't make money because look at the fear, look at the nausea, insane stats there. So people normally do not want to ride it. It's specifically for one type of guest and one type of guest only, and we tend not to get a lot of those. Especially right now, what do our guests even look like? Yeah, no, family groups are a pretty big thing here, so Looper, having 3 loopers is not going to do well. That's going to lose us money straight off the bat, unless we get like some kind of miracle ride coming up in here. I don't know what's going to happen, so, it's going to take some time to actually figure out what happens. And also, we have to work on our beautiful coaster over here. I say beautiful because, it's really not, but, ooh. A lot of these have been actually getting caught, so that's quite nice. I see this actually still popping up a lot. It's been nice to have that small little update actually pop in every now and again, because, it sucked when we couldn't really catch many thieves, but now the security guards are doing their thing, and the security cameras seem to be working properly, so I'm quite pleased with that. Let's see, that has less than 2 weeks to go, so we should wait for that a little bit. Let's go ahead and take a look at our staff to see if they're all doing just fine, because normally, you are having a high workload. I only recently trained you, so I hope you can deal with that for now. I will continue training her. Oh, we have to train Denver Joseph. What a name. Oh my gosh, I kind of like it. I kind of really like it. All right, so what are guest complaints right now? So queue is full, are thirsty. Yep. Okay, all the thirsty and hungry things. Seems like it's nothing that's too bad. How are people leaving? Like, are they leaving happily? Ooh. Okay, so it's for the most part really good. So I am okay with that, and definitely still not charging for park entry, because that keeps a lot of people happy. Oh, 14% of people happy. You know what? That's good enough for me. That is definitely good enough for me. And so we should be able to get this research soon to see if maybe there's going to be something more than the Looper, but I'm seriously doubting it at this point. Let's see. We have the Zozo. What? It's going to be 3 loopers, isn't it? Nope, there's still one more thing. What the heck? I swear it's going to just keep popping up, isn't it? It's just going to keep popping up over and over. All right, well, that's fine. We can just wait for that. So first things first, let's go ahead and place just 1 looper. Let's just get started with a single looper, since right now we have a little bit of money to work with. So let's see, where the heck do we want to place this terrible ride? I mean, we could place it right there next to that coaster that's super thrilling, right? Because I think that would work. I really think that would work, you know? So let's, oh, what? Oh, the ATM's in the way. I was like, why can't you move over there? Maybe we could like slide it behind the ATM, kind of like that, because I want to have the queue and the exit over there. I think it would work best, you know, facing that coaster, because it seems like the right thing to do. Okay, so let's put that there. We're going to put the, ooh, no, actually, let's switch these. Let's put the entrance there, the exit on this side, just so, you know, people can pass by and be like, oh, right, that ride that I just got off of, I guess I could ride it again. That wouldn't be that bad, would it? Not at all. So let's make, such low capacity, though. Seriously, I just want to make like a short queue like that, even though it's terrible. It's, let's see, how many people can ride at once? Why can't I ever find this? Jeez. Do we not get stats as to how many people can be on the ride at once? I thought we did. I seriously thought we did. Okay, maybe we didn't. Maybe we did not, and I was just assuming. Ooh. You can select what the ride does. I didn't realize that. Oh, well, I'm going to open it up, and $14 seems to be a little too generous for what this is. So we're going to go ahead and try $18 and see if people like it or not. And if they don't, well, they can stuff it. They can honestly just stuff it. All right, let's see if anybody actually goes on there and who exactly it's going to be, because I still think it's going to be a lot of teenage groups, which we don't have a lot of. Yeah, this ride is not getting any love right now. Maybe that's because it's all the way over here and, you know, nobody's actually seeing it, but I seriously think it's just because it's this kind of ride. So maybe I'm thinking that the 6 assignment rides are the last things we're going to have to do here, because I was going to, you know, do that first and then do the coaster, and apparently that's not the way it's supposed to be. Because we're losing money on this ride already. Of course we are. So I think, yeah, we have to build the coaster first. Place on the rides last. And we have another victim of theft. Oh, somebody wants to go on here. All right, so maybe if we, you know, made the queue a little bit nicer. Let's see, what can we add over here? Ooh, that was a little bit of lag on my end, which was surprising because that usually doesn't happen. All right, what kind of tree is this? I can't even tell anymore. Poplar tree. Poplar tree. Let's go ahead and get some more poplar trees, like maybe lining the road over here, because just, you know, just keeping with the nice theme here. It was number 2, right? Yeah, let's do it up like 1. It'd be like 2 and theft reported. Okay, that's okay. And 3. There we go. So a few trees there. What is this looking like? 20%. I can deal with that. And it looks like the queue is actually getting longer. So maybe I was just wrongly assuming things about this ride that I probably shouldn't have been wrongly assuming. My bad, you guys. My bad. I know I was hating on it, but maybe it might work. I guess we have to see, though, if we actually make money from this. People aren't complaining about the price, though, and they're not saying it's a good value, so I suppose that maybe this price is fair enough for it. They're just saying, oh, the queue looks so fast. What? The queue is short, and we can only take how many people? Oh, this is terrible. We're never making money from this, are we? Well, that's where we're going to leave for last, unless, you know, one of the other rides actually shows up. And can we actually do some marketing? We can do some marketing. I don't know if I want more people in here, strictly because, 1, theft. 2, if there's too many people here, maybe, you know, they're going to get really, really upset and there's going to be a lot of vandalism. 3, it lags a lot when there are even more guests. So let's just stay away from that and just take care of the few that we have. The few little thirsty. Oh, ooh. I also like that the thieves getting caught, like, it resolves not just one crime. It tells you how many crimes it resolves, like how many people this thief pickpocketed. So I really, really like that. That's really cool. All right, reveal research. This is going to be the elixir machine. Elixir machine, there are no other thrill rides to research. Unless the elixir machine is golden here, then we are just stuck with a bunch of loopers. Oh, man. Just got to double check this because I'm pretty sure we are stuck with a bunch of loopers. Cube, why couldn't you have been just slightly over? Like, just 0.05. That's all you needed. That is all you literally... Oh, this queue is actually getting pretty long right now. I think I seriously underestimated this. Also, Wild Blue could have been, you know, one of those rides that worked for us, but it just is not the case. Alright, so let's go on over to our coaster that we are building very slowly because the lag is super real. Oh, man. Okay, so we're almost there. We're slowly going there. Don't worry, that's not the frame skipping. That's just me. There we go. Alright, so we have this coaster, and I don't like it. I don't like the way it is. I don't like the way I made it. So I'm going to go ahead and start deleting some of these things. I know you're just like, but you made it. Why would you not like it? I mean, you know, people can hate what they make. I'm pretty sure most artists do, usually. And I do want to move this over because we are super restricted over here. We are in a corner, and I don't like that. So let's maybe move ourselves over to, I want to say somewhere around here. I guess there might work. Sure, let's just try that. All right, so what I want to do is I want to make sure that we're using a lot of these loops here, the Norwegian loops, because not only do they provide 2 inversions each, they're super exciting. And I know I use them in a lot of rides, but I use them just because they work super, super well. All right, so let's just try a little bit of this. Let's see, how far down are we? I should probably, I should probably start lifting that slowly, just like that, a little bit like that, and just like that. Just so we don't get the vertical G's happening here to kill our poor guests, because they wouldn't know what's coming at all. All right, so we're going to do maybe just like 1 there and start bringing it up a little bit. I wonder, should we do like 1, 2, 3, What does this look like? It kind of works, actually. It kind of works. How big can I make this thing? And, oh, that's a little bit too much there. There we go. So we can make it drop like that much. I wonder if we're going to have that much speed. You know what? I'm going to go back and I think I'm going to make this ride a little bit taller. Because I definitely think we could use the speed. I know. Does that look like it's probably going to be too speedy already? Maybe. Let's go for 1, 2. What's this? What is that? 354. That might be too tall. Oh well, let's just go for it. All right, so back to the drawing board here, because clearly I'm trying different things. I've tried different heights of dive coasters, and I'm just trying. We have to get the speed. The highest speed has to reach 80 miles per hour. So if you can exceed that, great. If we can't touch even at least a little bit upon that, then we are not getting that second one right there at all. We're not getting that at all. So we have to definitely do the best that we can with this to see what we can get. This is workable. Yeah, you know what? I like that. I like that a little bit more because it gives it a wider arc there. So sure, we're going to go for that. Let's add a few more pieces there and maybe start bringing it up right now. Let's see. 1, 2, and 3, and let's just go ahead and use that loop up. Ooh, not that one. This one. Maybe were we higher before? I don't know. All right, and of course I want to go ahead and add another loop. Let's go ahead and ooh. I honestly don't like the way that looks. I really, really do not like the way that looks. What the heck? I'm gonna say no. And let's see, what are we going to do here if we're not going to go with that? Ooh, maybe we could do something like, I want it to look like symmetrical maybe. So maybe if we do something like this, and let's see, let's drop one of, not those, that one. That kind of looks like a ram in a really, really weird way. Just look at it. Just think of what a ram's horns look like. Yeah, something like that. Maybe it's just me. You see the Aries stuff all the time. If you ever studied astrology or anything like that, for some reason or another, and it kind of looks like that. At least to me, it does. So maybe that's the thing. I don't know. All right, so let's see. Where do we want to go from here? Honestly, will this even pick up enough speed? Is what I should be saying. Let's autocomplete this and check to see if this is going to be speedy enough, and if it's not, then we're definitely gonna have to fix this. And oh boy, that's a pretty big drop. So it might be a little bit scary, and if that's the case, we might have to bring this up a little bit more and make this these loops a little bigger, just so we can diffuse all that speed, because I have a feeling this is gonna go super fast. Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. All right, well, so much for that. That's terrible. Oh boy. Let's take a look. Where was that fear? Jeez. Okay. Big problem. Big problem right off the bat there. That really didn't work. Okay, so let's go back here and get rid of all of these over here. And I like that. I really do like that, but it's just, hold on, where? Fine, go there, do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so we're gonna maybe try it like this, because this is definitely gonna bring it up. Not that way, this one. And we can probably make it, yeah, we can make it bigger. All right, that's good. That's definitely good. So there we go. We're gonna do that, turn it in here, because that shouldn't kill if we can slow it down enough on that one. So maybe that's gonna work. Maybe we're gonna have to make this smaller or bigger, depending. And let's put another one here, autocomplete that. And smooth it. All right. So if this works, then we can definitely keep this. If it's, I have a feeling it might be too slow though. You're gonna be like, what? How? You just saw it like zoom by really, really fast. How I mean is because now we have this really weird bump right here, and that might just stop us a little bit. So that's, it's just, to me right now. There we go. So it's actually still going pretty fast. Okay, that wasn't that bad. That wasn't that bad, although I'm pretty sure we're still going to get a little bit of fear. Yeah, a lot of bit of fear. That's still a lot of fear, honestly. Maybe I should, take some time to actually think this through. I know. I worked on some roller coasters before. I didn't actually follow through with things like this because I was just like, yeah, we could probably go with some nice regular loops like this one over here, the vertical loops, but those didn't really work so well. So just give me a moment and let's see what I can come up with. Oh my gosh, you guys. It has been over 5 hours since I started this episode. And it took forever, even though I spent so much time testing different coasters, it took forever to try to get one coaster to 8 excitement because I've never actually been able to do that before. At least I don't think I have. But finally, after a lot of time and a lot of effort and moving to a different save file just because I realized it was taking way too long, I finally have a coaster. And it is a dive coaster. I didn't have to switch to another type of coaster. It is a dive coaster, and it is massive. Probably one of the biggest... Oh, boy. Denver Joseph, no! Denver Joseph, how could you? Oh, no. Oh, wait, that was the guy whose name we like, too. Oh, that sucks. And you're thinking about quitting. Let's see, Natasha Wheatley. So I guess, before I can unveil this coaster, we have to take care of these people. Oh, yeah, we can't... Wait, why can we still not train you? That's... broken. That is super broken. We're gonna immediately pay you $200 and we're gonna go ahead and have to open up this whatever closed. Where was Denver Joseph working? Over here. Oh, well, boy, you can see the coaster. Oh, no. Okay, well, I guess it's time to unveil the coaster. Here it is. Here is the roller coaster that has no name. Here is the biggest coaster that I've ever built. The best coaster that I've ever built, honestly. Because, as you can see, it satisfies this. It's at least 6 excitement. It is less than 4 nausea. It is way, way longer than 4,921 feet long. It has exactly 10 inversions. It is at least 8 excitement, yes. It has less than 6 fear. And the speeds of this reach well over 80 miles per hour. Now, I really have to thank Big Daddy Joe for helping me with this because he showed me a video of all kinds of different dive coasters, and he also suggested that dive coasters usually have 2 different chain lifts, and so one is usually smaller than the other, and so we have our smaller chain lift here, the bigger one there, and this really, really helped in getting the whole coaster working properly with everything that we needed for it to get to the excitement that it needed to be. So let's go ahead and test this. And actually, you should probably connect this first, huh? All right, I'm super excited right now. I was super tired. Oh my gosh, that took for freaking ever. Let's see. Oh geez, let's put that there. I don't even know how we're gonna do this. I just placed this wherever it needed to be, and now apparently I can't even find a proper place for these. Oh boy, well this is gonna be a trip and a half, but that's okay. Let's see. We can probably go over, under. Oh, jeez. Oh, what a mess. All right, I think we could probably go for the boardwalk. We're going to honestly have to bring it through here, so I guess it's not that big of a deal, is it? Oh, which one are we using? I can't even tell anymore. We're using this one. All right, works for me. Works for me. Let's just do something like this, because, we have to have a nice little area for the people to... Ooh, I don't really like that one. I really don't like that at all. I don't like that at all, either. There we go. So we're going to do it up like that. And yeah, I think I like this one a little better than the other one, just because it just works with this. It seems like it works with this. So we're going to bring this all the way over here, which I hope, yeah, it seems like this thing was like $26,000. So we're pretty much broke right now. We have just $1,000 left. So of course, hopefully this thing makes a ton of money because, ooh, what? Oh, that works. It works. So sure. Because we're going to have to pay off the extra loopers that we're going to have to build. Let's see. And that does connect with all of this over here. Although this looks a little funky there. But I'm going to leave it as is. And now for the queue. My gosh. My gosh, you guys. We are finally at this point. I cannot believe this. Oh, I cannot believe this. We are finally at this point. just as long as, you know, the coaster works properly, it should all be good to go. So let's just make, I don't know, do I really want a long queue? Yeah, I guess I want a long queue because this ride has a pretty high capacity. Yeah, just wait there. Ooh, not like that. Let's do it up like something like that and keep it up just one more and we can connect it. Wait, can we? Okay, good. So we can connect it right there. So as soon as they get off, they can get right back on again. There is absolutely no queue scenery over here, but I don't care. So let's have you guys just take a look at how this goes. I guess, you know, I can slow it down just a little bit just in case. So we have all of our cars, or excuse me, all of our trains, cars, you know, they're both the same thing, aren't they? I mean, it's trains filled with cars. Same difference to me. All right, so we have them all there. It's not block section at all. And also I want to make sure that we change this to every 10 minutes just to make sure that we get it constantly inspected because, you know, we have quite a few train loops here. So we want to make sure that it doesn't break too often, especially since it needs to make us a ton of money. So hopefully this is going to work. Let's see. So slowly it goes up the chain lift. I believe that chain lift is at the fastest speed that it's supposed to be, though. I should have probably checked. I still have time to check, though. Let's see. Is that the fastest speed? That's not the right one, is it? It is. Okay, good. So good. That's actually working how it's supposed to be. Is that the... Do we have to restart that? We have to restart it. Okay, let's just get ourselves up this chain list because clearly that's going to take like 50,000 years since 14 miles per hour is still not fast enough. All right, so it goes ahead and drops right on down after, you know, the hold. Just, what is it waiting for? Okay, I thought it had to wait for that one. So it seems like, you know, it's a little bit slow when it's, you know, regular speed, but that's fine. Active vandalism, so, you know, security camera. Oh no, you're already having tons of vandalism. That's okay. I'm not concerned with that because I am just super exhausted right now and super happy too because this works. This definitely works. So there we go. It's slowly going up there. Someone makes it up there even though it looks like it's super slow, but whatever. I added in all these bumps just to add in extra excitement, which it definitely does. Just to bump us up to where we need to be. This first loop over here gets really exciting, but the second one isn't really exciting, but you know me. I love symmetry, and so I had to keep it symmetrical just like that. I couldn't just put one big loop in the way because it wouldn't get all the way through and it just looked weird if it was a little bit smaller, so I had to do two. Two small loops works better than one semi-big loop. And then we had enough speed to get up here without any chainless, but we needed one as soon as we got there, so I just started there because save some money and also save some ride running costs. And so, you know, it just goes down. This is basically the same thing over here as is over there. So yeah, it waits there, drops down, apparently very slowly. Very slowly. There we go. And it goes right up over. There's that little bump that I always try to get rid of, but it wouldn't work without it for some reason. But that's okay with me. At least it works. And we're going to go up and over there and up and over there. And then a bunch of the same bumps over here. Again, I try to keep it super symmetrical or as symmetrical as was possible because I think it just looks prettier that way. Honestly, to me, it just looks prettier that way. And so, just like that, we should have hopefully completed both objectives, right? Multiple objectives have been completed. Yes. You should probably share this one on the gallery, maybe. I'm not tuning my own horn, but honestly, it works so well for these two, though. I should probably just do that. So we're just going to go ahead and open it without a name. It is over 8 excitement. It's 8 Wait, that changed a little bit. Well, whatever. It works. The fear is up there. The nausea is definitely up there. So again, this is one of those rides that's tailored to just specific guests in the park. Let's look over here. It is well over 6,000. It's almost 7,000 feet long, okay? It's like super long. The highest speed it reaches is over here because of this massive drop. It's 92 miles per hour. I don't know the kilometer one, but you guys can maybe figure it out. I apologize. I've never actually learned that at school, so, you know, it is what it is. Lots of airtime, definitely just 10 inversions. So, you know, I mean, if you really want to spend a lot of money in one of those scenarios that requires a total airtime duration of 5 seconds, you can use this coaster, honestly, but I would not recommend it because it's just so expensive. All right, so now what we have to do is actually get some loopers going on here. So we have to put down 2 more loopers because that's all we have. Instead of, you know, waiting for the money, I'm just going to go ahead and take out a loan because that's going to work out best for us. Let's just pay that off. I had to take it out before just so I can continue working on this, and well, I didn't finish it here. I had to move to a different save file, and it, you know, worked either way. So next loopers, I want to go ahead and place one right up over here because honestly it doesn't matter too much, and place the other one right across the way because again, ooh, maybe not so much across the way because it's colliding with this thing. I did turn off ride collision while I was building this just to make sure that we weren't going a little too far off with that coaster because I wanted to make sure that things stayed just fine with it. All right, so let's go ahead and just place a nice little entrance and exit. Honestly, don't want the queues to be too long because, again, very low capacity. So let's go for a nice short little queue right up in there. Is that going to connect? Okay, just checking. Just checking. Let's plop that one open. And lastly, probably the last thing we'll do for Oak Island here, we're going to just go ahead and put this right across the way, place the exit right up in here. Oh, that was not auto-connecting, unfortunately. We're going to put the queue, something like that. Oh! Well, there we go. We completed the hard objectives for Oak Island. If you want this coaster, it will be in the workshop, and I'll link it down below in the description. So do check it out if you are interested in the coaster. So that was actually a lot easier than I thought it would be, just because the coaster was everything, basically. Just getting one coaster that worked for both of those objectives, maybe even more than just those objectives. What was the other one here? Yeah, it works for 1, 2, 3 objectives. So that coaster is definitely doable, if you have enough money. So to get enough money, it's super important to right away close down a bunch of shops, because this park starts with way too many shops. Also, even though it's going to make people, even though it's going to make the staff unhappy, those staff members who are actually not doing any work, whose, shops you've closed down, you could probably lower their pay to just like a few dollars, because honestly, they're not doing any work, so why would they care? I've tried this before. They didn't care, so just lower it to maybe $1. I don't know if $1 works. I tried $20 before and it did work. So lower it as much as you can without making them super mad, and you should be able to get your park running with a ton of money without really having to, pay all the people that have to stay in your park, because you can't exactly get rid of all those little shops. I understand that that's annoying, but, that's just how the park is. As for these rides over here, you can charge an arm and a leg for them, honestly, and it kind of works. There's nothing to use this for, whatever, people still pay for it. It's basically, it's not that bad, okay? And I'm pretty sure this ride does, it does like super well. It does really, really well. Also had to close down some of these rides because they just don't make money overall. This one does somehow. I'm super confused how, because it just seems like one of those things that wouldn't, but it does. So that's a little bit weird to me, but sure, Churroplane. And oh, this one's actually not as popular anymore. I wonder if it's because of the test of time, but I really don't think it is. No, it's already a classic, so it shouldn't be. That's weird. Alright, so poor Big Wheel. It just sucks, but there was another ride that I had to shut down. Aha, this one, Hyperspin. Hyperspin just sucks overall. So, just shut down the rides that seem like they're not going to make too much money. Bump up the prices whenever you can. Natasha Wheatley, still, you want more pay? Is that what it is? Because I still can't train you for some reason. So here, $300 for your job. Just be super happy, okay? I know you're doing so much work, but just be happy. just have peace. As for the thieves, as for the thieving problem, I should say, it seems like maybe the latest update actually solved it, so maybe it's gonna work for you. I know it's not a thing of just the career mode, but it works with every park, so it seems like, we can definitely figure it out thanks to the new update. And also knowing that some thieves do have, zero fear, zero nausea tolerance, right? And then other thieves aren't exactly like that. You just have to look around, and apparently, according to Dog Scum, they do say something about having stolen money, so you can look for that as well under their thoughts, because that's going to be super important to catch. Although, if you spread out enough security guards across the ways, maybe you won't even have to deal with that, because they'll do their job, as has been proven with the ones that have been working here, for the most part. We should probably take a look at that, huh? Yeah, they've actually been doing a really, really good job. They've chased a lot, and they haven't really apprehended over half at all. But, it's 30 is good enough. 30 is good enough for me. And it seems like not too many people are complaining about that. Except for the pickpockets. They're super complaining, but that's okay, because we don't like them anyway. So they can just deal with that themselves. But yeah, this was honestly kind of fun. I like this one. I like this one a lot. But I am very much looking forward to the next one, which, as usual, I don't know what it entails, but we'll see what it does entail in the next episode, because that is it for this episode of Planet Coaster Career Mode. If you enjoyed, hit that like button, show your support, and do subscribe if you already haven't. But anyways, always, thank you so much for watching, and have an awesome night.